Alright guys, here is question 6. Question 6 says the graph of f of x and g of x are drawn below. Right, we can see them. And then A, it's a point of intersection between the two graphs, which is f and g. B is the y-intercept of f. E is the x-intercept of g. Okay, E x-intercept, B is the y-intercept, which makes it 0 and -3. Great stuff. So now let's start. 6.1 says calculate the value of P and Q. Right, 6.1, in this case, what do we have? We've got f of x is equal to P to the power of x plus Q. Right, so now what do we have here? We've got 2 points on this graph, which is interesting. We've got B and the A there also lies on the same graph. So let's start by substituting the intercept rather, where x is equals to 0. Then we can find, they're asking us to find P and Q. Right, okay, so -3y and then xp to the power of 0 plus q. Anything to the power of 0, according to the exponent rule, it should be 1 plus q there. Take 1 to the other side, therefore q should be -4. Great stuff. We found that one. So but however, we need to find we found q, rather now we need to find p. So we can use this other point, which is point A, which is 3:4. Right. Okay, so what is our y value there is equals to 4, and then p to the power of 3, and then we know what is q. It's -4. So therefore, to find p, you must take this to this side. Okay, basically here guys, I'm substituting it on this equation right here. Don't get confused. Okay, and we already know the value of q, so I'm substituting it on this equation right here. So don't get confused here, where am I substituting this from? Okay, but if you're following, then let me know what you think. Give this video a like or share with your classmates. All right, so take 4 to the other side. P to the power of 3 is equals to 4 plus 4, which is equal to 8. So now you can say P to the power of 3, and then you change 8 is can also be rewritten as 2 to the power of 3, which therefore, if the exponents are the same, therefore the bases are equal, which gives us P is equals to 2. So P is equals to 2, Q is equals to -4. So we get our 4 marks. Right. 6.2 says write down the range of f. The range of f, basically what they are asking us is say, on what values, from which values of y is the graph existing? Where can we see this graph of f? We can see it is here. There it goes up there. So anywhere where you start from, this is the line of asymptote, which is what? This is what? -4 line. Okay, y is equals to -4. So anything that is greater than -4, the graph does exist. So therefore this should be just be 1 mark, which is just y is equals to greater than -4. So 6.3 says the graph of g to the power of -y, which is the inverse of g, passes through point B. So now here is the graph. Here it passes through point B. So determine the equation of g, which is this one here is the equation of g. So now what are they saying? They're saying in terms of y. So therefore, if B is in point and it's the inverse, therefore it means this point that here, which is the now our y-intercept, when we change to the inverse, it becomes what? Our x-intercept. So this simply means that point E would, therefore they will sharp x and y, then that's our new point. So therefore, basically now on 6.3, it simply means now we have got 2 points. We have got point A, which is 3:4. Then we also have point E, which is -3:0. Where do we get E? We got E from this one, because if this one is the inverse of the other one, we swap the two. Y-intercept becomes x-intercept. On the inverse, then x-intercept becomes y-intercept. Just bear that in mind, something that you did in grade 11. Right, so now they're saying we should find the equation of the original equation of g, not the inverse, because this one here gives us the inverse. So therefore what we can do now, we can come here and find the gradient of AE, which would be y2 minus y1 all over analytical geometry right here, guys, while also you're also busy with the functions. So please make sure that you are able to integrate the knowledge of the two chapters. Don't cram and pass and forget, right? So y2 will be 0 minus 4 all over negative 3, which gives us negative 4 all over negative 6, and therefore our gradient of AE is going to be given by 2 over 3. And then therefore we use this equation to find the equation of a straight line, which is the gradient of AE, in this case x minus x1. We choose any of the 2 points we can choose. So but I don't want, just in case you made a mistake, guys, I normally don't want to use the coordinates that I did find myself, so rather use what was given. So we're gonna use point A, minus 4, 3 over 2, x minus 3. So therefore we remove the bracket here with this 2 over 3x, and therefore minus 3 and 3 would cancel out. You're going to have minus 2, therefore plus 2 here. We have taken 4 to this side, plus 4 rather. We have taken 4 to the other side. Y is equals to 2 over 3x plus 2. Right, then this would be our original equation before we take out the reflection, or the inverse rather, I mean to say, before we do the inverse, right? So question 6.4 says write down the equation of the inverse. Now they want us to do the inverse. Now that we've got the original equation, we know what to do when we need the inverse. We swap x and y, then we solve for y again. So here we go. We're gonna swap x and y. X comes this side, y goes to the other side where there was x. Therefore we solve for x again. We solve for y again. So take 2 to the other side, x minus 2 here, it's equals to 2 over 3 y. Either you can solve it either way, divide by. So I like to prefer, say, divide by 3 over 2 on both sides, divide by 3 over 2. Okay, therefore 3 over 2 would cancel out. Y is equals to 3 over 2, which is x minus 2 here in brackets. What you can do, you can remove the bracket here again. Y is equals to 3 over 2x. Okay, all right, then multiply by 2 and 2 would cancel out. Your answer will be minus 3, which kind of makes sense, because now if x is equals to 0, what is our intercept? There is going to be minus 3, which is this one at point B, which is this one here, is going to be minus 3. Right, great stuff. So let me know what you guys think of this question here, which is question 6. Then I will see you on question 7, where we'll be doing financial mathematics. I am Gaston Mapala. I'm enjoying doing this content for you guys so that you can see and also you can learn from me. If you don't understand something, please let me know, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what can we do to improve on this channel. I am Gaston Mapala. Let me see you when we do question 7.